Que de nuevo florecen, corazones que se curan, la semilla permanece, fuego eterno resplandece.
to the portal system of prayer and meditation, where I can really tap into God and feel really safe here. I've created a lot of these portals ever since I was a little girl. Altars, if you will. I was brought up Catholic and I'm still a Catholic. I don't like to see the negative in Catholicism. I don't really fixate on that. I don't fixate on the fear of it. I always saw the beauty in it. When I was a little girl, that was where I felt safe. And I felt so connected to God. And I always made little sacred spaces, little sanctuaries in my room, on my nightstand, to have all my trinkets and my things. I didn't know what I was doing until later. Obviously, I saw a podcast and realized that I was also making altars. It was the Deja Blue podcast. So yeah, last time I was on YouTube, I was sharing with the world that I was here in Florida to make my dream become a reality of being a strength and conditioning coach for athletes. And as awesome and romantic as that sounds, and daring, I've learned a lot about myself, and I have been in a constant state of contraction while being here. I have 2 days, today and tomorrow, to make $500 just so I could pay for this rent. And I have made a program, an online program that I thought people would want, because in the past I have had so many people want to work with me and have me coach them and help them with their gut issues and their hormones and their strength and their posture and all these things, but it always comes down to I don't have enough money. And I don't want to be a salesperson. I'm not here to force you and make you pay for something that you don't have, or that's something that you really don't want. So I let it go over and over again and really believe them that it was about the money. So I made a program so that they could start doing things and start being strong. And obviously I see the value in it, but I haven't sold anything. And I've come to realize that I don't care anymore. I don't want to help people that don't want help. I don't want to knock on people's doors, and I don't want to knock on 100 doors and get one person that might say yes. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to live my life. I ask people all the time to my clients what their dream is, and they don't have a very clear dream to tell me. Sometimes they do, and I love those people, and those clients were amazing, and I'm grateful for them. I'm so grateful for my clients. But I can't give when I'm not receiving anything. And I'm 31. I'm not getting any younger in age. I mean, my face, like, I look young, but the child version of myself didn't expect to be here. I always wanted to be free and adventurous and everything, and I am. But I didn't expect to be so, to live in this state of contraction of there's nothing coming in, there's no money coming in, I'm putting myself out there, and I just keep failing at locking in clients and doing sales, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I don't know how much time you need for me to convince you that, and I don't want to. I'm such at a point in my life where my dream, when I look at the child version of myself and I look at my vision boards that I've had for years, I have wanted to live in Costa Rica because that's where my father was from. I'm Costa Rican. I've wanted to live in Costa Rica for so long, and one thing that my grandmother told me when I moved to Florida, she said, "You're closer to Costa Rica now." She knows my dream. I've wanted to go there for my birthday since I was 24, planning it and telling people that I want this, and I still haven't made it. And for some reason, I feel like I have to listen to that child in me that said, you need to go there. And I also feel like my soulmate is there. He wasn't in California, and he's not here. He's not in Florida. He's not a fighter. He's not a wrestler. He's not a jiu-jitsu grappler. He's not obsessed with Instagram. He's not obsessed with any of that. He's a man. And I feel like God is pushing me so hard right now. And I can't help but finally just feel like I'm done with this, and it's okay. It feels good to let go. And I'm receiving interviews to be strength and conditioning coaches at physical therapy offices or these other gyms that focus on performance. I have an interview tomorrow, and I have an interview on Tuesday, and I really feel excited about it. Even though I'm only going to be maybe getting paid $25 an hour, it's so much more than working for nothing. And I can still do this. I can make content, and I just feel so much better where it's like, okay, I can finally start making money. Even if it's only $3,000 a month, I can at least pay for my rent and my truck. And then everything else can unfold, and on the back burner, on the backside, on the side that people don't, that people see on the internet, I can do the Patreon, sell workouts, and actually enjoy it, actually enjoy making content, and not, because I feel like the content that I create on Instagram is all out of this do it now because I need it. And there are no bites. There's no anything. The only thing I get is from men. And I'm not here to talk to men, and I'm not here to try and make men be, I would love to make men be stronger and get off their fucking asses and stop making excuses. But that's not my job. I don't want to do that. What I do is I actually help women become more fertile. And that's been the truth since day one. I just don't like saying it because it's a big thing. I don't like to say I help women increase their fertility, but I do. It all goes hand in hand. Your gut, your food, your posture, your anatomy, your environment. If your environment's shit, there's no way you're gonna be able to house a baby. If you don't have enough life force energy in you, you will not house a baby. You will not grow a child. God will not grant you a child if you don't have the proper structure and the proper life force energy, the chi. And a lot of women that I've worked with have become pregnant. And I'm not saying it's because of me, but I'm just being honest because it's YouTube and it's raw and it's me, and it's not Adriana the coach, it's not Adriana the check coach, it's not Adriana the coach that helps athletes get strong or helps women in their gut. It's just Adriana and what's currently going on in my life and the true raw version of me, that I came here to do something and I failed. But the way I see it is I'm actually going to my dream now. My dream to actually, the dream of the collective of my community. I have friends that are making babies. I have friends that I've known forever that are creating children, and we don't have our homestead yet. We're still living in houses and paying rent and mortgages. I hate that word. And we don't have the homestead. We don't have the community, the commune that we've dreamt of. And it's time. It's time to start working towards that dream, for us to live off of our land. And I feel that so strong from God that you needed to come here so that way you can see how it is to live on your own. And I've lived on my own, but I've always had a boyfriend or family or roommates or something, but now I'm alone. And it's really put me in a different place and perspective of what I want to do with my life and how I don't want to live this life anymore. I want to be free. I want to be truly free and expansive, and I want to be able to buy stuff for me. I want to be able to give gifts to my friends. So now, where is life gonna take me now? This next week is gonna be a big shift and transformation. And I am excited for it. I'm excited to finally make a decision to say yes to something else and to start making some money, to feel valued, to work and actually help people. I'm grateful that I get to actually work in a setting where I get paid and people are wanting my services. They're coming to a place that they know they're gonna get something. And I'll work for a business that values me, and I'll do that for as long as I can, as long as I can save up enough money. I'm giving myself 1 year. And in 1 year, my lease here in this apartment is going to be up, and we'll see how much money I can make with selling my programs, because I still have my programs and I'm still going to push them because I worked really hard and they're valuable, they're great. I've got one program out that's literally exactly what I do with all my clients, that need gut health, and that's finally going to be available for purchase all on its own, high-level coaching. And I also have now 8 Weeks to Shred, which is the newest program that I have out, and it'll be linked in the description. And I really like that program. It's really simple. It's on sale right now for $44.44. Maybe someone will buy it here from YouTube. Never know. So I'm excited to keep creating content and videos and do it out of a place of enjoyment and love and excitement. And I'm ready to turn the page and surrender. And I just want to let everybody know out there that just because something didn't work doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you failed, it just means that you're listening now. You're listening to God, to Great Spirit, on what your true nature and your true path is. And I had to ask myself, is it a pride thing and an ego thing? To let go of this life of posting on Instagram, creating content, trying to be a strength and conditioning coach for athletes? Are you holding on to this life for pride? Or can you choose the life that you once really wanted, where you said you're gonna work hard, you're gonna save money, and you're gonna move to Costa Rica and you're gonna live over there? And I think I want that life. I want the life that the little version of me wanted ever since I was young. I think I want to listen to her, to the child. She knew, she was clear in her mind. And I've come this far, and I'm almost there.